So as we hop in here, I will say first and foremost, I never expected this to be a true and honest raid build. So let me explain the process to you here. Now, we're going to go ahead and hit with a bulldoze right out of the gate. Now, he's going to open up with a torch song. Of course, he's going to buff his special attack stat. He also opened up with a buff to his speed, and we need to slow him down. He's got to be slower than us. So that's what that bulldoze is going to do. It's going to knock his speed stat down so that he is beneath us. Now, if you aren't faster than him at this point, number one, hyper train your Pokemon and put all of your EVs into speed. You've got to do that. If nothing else, and if that still doesn't do it, give him a mint that will increase speed, and that will help out big time. So next, we're going to open up with a Throat Chop. Now, if you're not familiar with basically how this works, we did this with Roaring Moon, but Throat Chop is essentially going to stop him from using sound-based moves for 2 turns. Two of his 4 moves, are Torch Song and Hyper Voice, which are both sound-based moves. So basically, in that turn, he just was nullified. Then we're going to open up with 2 Screeches. There's Screech number 1. 3 of his 4 moves are completely nullified. Let's hit him with another Screech. That will not remain the case. This is why we have to stay faster than him. We've got to remain ahead of him in speed. So on this next turn, we are going to go ahead and have to Throat Chop again. Okay, well, we'll hit him with a Throat Chop. He messed up. Well, now, I mean, he got a critical hit, and then he messed it all up. He had every opportunity to knock us out, and now we're still in the game. Throat Chops, once again, are going to prevent him from doing his sound-based move. So we're going to go ahead and Terrastalize and hit him with an Earthquake. So his defense is all the way down. Someone's been lowering his attack, too. Let's hit him with another Earthquake. And like I said, Stomping Tantrum is the only thing in his pocket at the moment, though that critical hit didn't feel great. We're going to go ahead and do a Throat Chop. There is no amount of buffing that you can do to stop him. So if you buff your attack, he's not going to be taking any more damage. If you buff your defense, he's not going to be producing any less damage. The only thing you could do is just kind of debuff him. So now that we've got a Throat Chop out, we're going to do another Earthquake, followed by yet another Earthquake. And on this turn, once again, we're going to go ahead and Throat Chop him and kind of keep him at bay. Okay, now 2 Earthquakes. And here comes Earthquake number 2. Well, we will need to do a Throat Chop on this turn, or he'll do another Torch Song, and that'll be bad news. Now, he's going to reset stats in a moment, and at that point, we want to go ahead and start hitting with Screech again, but we gotta wait till he resets stats to do that. We can just hit him with a Screech. We'll see if we can hit him with a second Screech, or if we have to do some health here. Normally, I try to get a Bulldoze off as well, just to try to slow him down, but thankfully, the other Dunsparce hit him with a Paralyze, so we're good in that regard. So we'll hit him with another Throat Chop. And then we'll hit him with a third Screech. And then our Earthquakes will just start doing just insane damage at that point. There we are. Perfect. Basically, just keep that Throat Chop in play. Keep his defense down, and you'll be good to go. And when he gets faster, just use that Bulldoze.